Fine day to you all. I'm Kinsmarck, and I knew it would come to this again someday. I could only expect the controversy to stay away for so long. Can't hope for that anymore, because for anyone that doesn't know, Bethesda just concluded their E3 conference for this year, announced some new games, added some new features to current titles, and announced their plans for the new Creation Club system as an additional modding platform for Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition. And the argument about paid mods has flared to angry life again all over the damn place. And I gotta tell you honestly, I am just still so damn tired of it after last time. I didn't want to make another episode about it, because I've already made my stance clear once. I admit the situation has changed, though, and after doing a little digging for answers and clarifications about this new system, I realized I couldn't avoid it for long. I have my own opinions about the matter, however, I'll hold off on sharing those till I've familiarized you all with the current details available. I'm already seeing a lot of people throwing around assumptions and false information as though they were fact, and that just isn't conducive to productive conversation. So, I think it's prudent to consult the official FAQ from Bethesda about it, and then discuss it. I'll cover each point one at a time, so we're all on the same page. Alright? Alright. What is the Creation Club? Creation Club is a collection of all new content for both Fallout 4 and Skyrim. It features new items, abilities, and gameplay created by Bethesda Game Studios and outside development partners, including the best community creators. Creation Club content is fully curated and compatible with the main game and official add-ons. Alright, already one significant change from the last attempt from Bethesda to add a paid native mod support system is that some of these are coming from in-house creators. I'm kinda curious what might come of that. Also, curation. I like seeing emphasis on that straight away, because it's something their last attempt seriously lacked. What types of content will be included in Creation Club? Creation Club will feature a wide variety of content, including but not limited to weapons, new weapons, material skins, parts, etc., apparel, new outfits, armor, and items for your character, world, new locations, decorations, foliage, etc., characters, new abilities, characters, companions, etc., creatures, new enemies, mounts, pets, etc., and gameplay, new types of gameplay like survival mode, etc. So, fairly standard stuff. I can only assume that these mods are created solely through the Creation Kit, since the above point mentioned full compatibility with the default game. So, as per usual, more advanced stuff that requires script extenders and the like aren't probably going to show up here. What platforms will Creation Club support? Creation Club will be available in summer 2017 on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC for Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition. Cross-platform. Can't complain. How do I get Creation Club content? Creation Club is available via in-game digital marketplaces in both Fallout 4 and Skyrim Special Edition, and purchased with credits. Credits are available for purchase on PSN, Xbox Live, and Steam. Your credits are transferable and can be used in both games on the same platform. Alright, here comes the core of this thing. The credits. I can't find any information about how much they cost, about how much mods will cost of them, and honestly, that's really going to determine the value of these uploads. So make no mistake, Creation Club is a paid mod system. You just have to purchase a middleman currency to pay for them. Moving on. Can I become a creator? Whether you're a professional developer, artist, or modder, you can apply to be a creator here. Be ready to share work you've already done as part of your application. Yes! This is a good thing! This is what paid modding needs to work. A vetting process to confirm the identities of creators, to keep the quality level high, and to ensure that the Creation Club selection isn't cluttered with memes, amateurs, and frauds. The application looks simple enough, and again, I like that it requires essentially the presentation of a portfolio to get accepted. That gives me some hope for Bethesda's earnest claim to emphasis on curation here, which I'll admit, I was skeptical of it first, given the company's abysmal failures at it in the past. Consider this one hell of a good thing for this system. If I'm accepted to be a creator, what can I create and what is the dev process? Creators are required to submit documentation pitches which go through an approval process. All content must be new and original. Once a concept is approved, a development schedule with alpha, beta, and release milestones is created. Creations go through our full development pipeline which creators participate in. Bethesda Game Studios developers work with creators to iterate and polish their work along with full QA cycles. The content is fully localized as well. This ensures compatibility with the original game, official add-ons, and achievements. That almost reads like creators are going to get treated like contractual employees, and honestly, assuming they don't abuse creators through said contracts, setting crazy deadlines, interfering in the creative process after the initial approval, that kind of thing, it sounds like this system is prepped to see professional level oversight. And there's even a line in there saying Bethesda devs will work with creators to ensure compatibility and QA. Actual human contact, not just an automated system to exploit. People! Because honestly, that's what this company's first foray into the paid modding concept lacked. It didn't have any oversight, and its lack of vetting left actual honest creators open to thieves and scam artists who could just swipe their work and charge for it like it was their own. This eliminates that, and that is very good. Are creators paid for their work? Yes, just like our own game developers, creators are paid for their work and start receiving payment as soon as their proposal is accepted and through development milestones. Alright, that's nice and all. How much though? What's the cut for creators? Because that was a huge problem the last time around, because modders only picked up a sorry ass percentage, and if that hasn't changed, that ain't good. I really hope we get to hear more details about this question above all others very soon, because it'll really dictate how a lot of people, creators most of all, and myself included, feel about this system. Alright, the core of the controversy. Is Creation Club paid mods? No. Mods will remain a free and open system where anyone can create and share what they'd like. Also, we won't allow any existing mods to be retrofitted into Creation Club. It must all be original content. Most of the Creation Club content is created internally, some with external partners who have worked on our games, and some by external creators. All the content is approved, curated, and taken through the full internal dev cycle, including localization, polishing, and testing. This also guarantees that all content works together. We've looked at many ways to do paid mods, and the problems outweigh the benefits. We've encountered many of those issues before, but there's a constant demand from our fans to add more official, high-quality content to our games. And while we are able to create a lot of it, we think many in our community have the talent to work directly with us and create some amazing new things. Alright, this is the one concerning thing on this page. Because yes, it does clarify that the already extant mod system and the Creators Club are different, separate things, and that's good. At the same time, though, to say that this isn't a paid mod system is just a flat-out lie. Creators produce mods, however high quality, however official. Players acquire mods through the spending of credits, which they have to pay for, so it's paid mods. I'm sorry, Bethesda, I'm in your corner for most of this, I really am, and I'm in the corner for modders most of all. I just can't let you stand there on that stage and try to claim that this isn't a paid mod system. Because that's a disingenuous statement at most, to put it kindly. And I think you know that, and you think as well that you can just say it isn't, and then avoid all the inevitable negative PR that that term conjures up from the angry and entitled masses. Well, we're just not that stupid, Bethesda. So please, don't try to pull the wool over our eyes about something that you don't need to defend doing, or to act like you're not doing. Because if I haven't made it clear enough already, allow me to clarify my stance on this matter now that I've completed the FAQ. I approve of the concept of paid mods. As far as I'm concerned, there is nothing intrinsically negative about the idea. My argument against any contrition to that statement is a simple one. Modders are providing a product. That product is an aftermarket module for an existing licensed product. In no other industry that I'm aware of are the creators and/or manufacturers of aftermarket products expected to provide their services free of charge and to just accept that as the status quo without question or protest. What's more, charging for their products will remain optional. Creation Club is an opt-in thing, and a selective one at that, from the sounds of it. Nothing can or will compel all modders to start charging for their mods, and many will continue to not do so. The choice to do so or not, however, is theirs to make, and no one else's. They spent the time, they get to determine the value of it, now that Bethesda have given them the legal means to do so. Because I can hear the clarion call already. Mods were always free! Why change now? The answer to that change-resistant, emotionally driven, rooted in the comfortably self-centered status quo question is simple. The only reason that no one charged for mods in the past is because they couldn't. They legally couldn't, because of licensing concerns. You can't charge for something you don't have the license to sell. If companies are willing to change the system to allow for an exception to that, that is their right. And it is the right of every modder who spends their time providing products for other people to use to choose the option to charge for the time they spent doing it. End of argument. I'm actually excited for creators for this system, assuming it's handled well. Because if it is, this would offer creative teams the likes of those that made Enderall and are working on Skywind to actually see some reward for their work. All of that effort they put in. Though it may please some of you to know that at least the latter have actually already clarified that their project started and shall always remain free. So that cynical, knee-jerk, end-of-the-world argument, the sky is falling, all the modders are just gonna charge money now, free mods are dead! Yeah, it's already wrong, and proven so from one of the hardest working and most ambitious teams out there. So, that's all I have to cover for the Creation Club so far. I wish more information were available, especially about the payment process for creators. We'll just have to wait and see what comes of it in the coming months, though. I'm sure some of you disagree with some of the things I've said in this video, and I invite you to debate the topic in the comments. I just ask that you do so respectfully, especially toward other commenters. Thank you all kindly for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, consider checking out our Patreon to help us keep the show alive. I'm Kinsmarck here at Last Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming, and Godspeed. I know I probably pissed some of you off with this episode, as reasonable stances often do among extremists, and sorry not sorry. If you want something to actually get angry about, though, how about Bethesda charging another full $60 for Fallout 4 VR? You know, that game you probably already own and already paid for the season pass for. Yeah, let them hear about that, because all VR amounts to is just a fancy new UI, and charging that much for it is some horse armor grade horse shit.